I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. This was the area where a Middletown man was shot to death Sunday night. And city police are continuing to canvass the Cottage Street, Wickham Avenue neighborhood in hopes of finding potential eyewitnesses to the crime. 54-year-old Arthur Twyman was gunned down outside his Cottage Street home at around 8:20 p.m. Sunday. There was a report that Twyman may have known his killer. And while several so-called persons of interest have been interviewed, there has been no report of any arrest. Twyman had his own criminal history. According to the state sex offender registry, he served more than 14 years in prison for sexually assaulting a teenage girl in Westchester County back in 1992. Reports from the scene are leading investigators to believe the Sunday night fatal fire in Monticello began in the kitchen of a unit within the Monticello Garden apartment complex. 6-year-old Victoria Erickson died of smoke inhalation in the blaze, but from the tragedy came stories of rescue and heroism. A next-door neighbor, Leon Mealing, was outside at the time and caught Victoria's 4-year-old sister Maya as she was dropped from a second-floor balcony.
They're telling her to drop the baby down, but she didn't. And I looked up and I was like, I'm here, I'll catch her. And so she dropped her down, and I caught her, and I held her, and then I backed up, and she climbed down. I was just going to put the baby down. I was expecting her to jump too, but she did some Spider-Man stuff and kind of scaled down the side of the apartment. And they're huddled in the corner. Yeah. And I'm telling you, the fire burned everywhere except for where they were huddled down in the corner. Wow. There's a line, if you go back and look. The paint was peach. There's a line where the fire stopped. The children's mother, Kimberly Freer, says she started dinner and had walked into a bedroom to pick out school clothes for her children when flames engulfed the kitchen. The family had moved into the apartment 2 weeks ago. Elsewhere in Newburgh, man has been indicted by an Orange County grand jury on charges connected to a violent robbery last month in Newburgh. A 48-year-old Alfonso Adams will face felony assault and robbery charges for an attack January 18th that left his victim seriously injured. Adams continues to be held without bail in Orange County Jail. Treated salt is piled high at the City of Middletown Public Works salt barn, where the mild winter weather and lack of snow has provided some unexpected savings for area villages, towns, and cities, including Middletown, where DPW Commissioner Jacob Twyman says the unseasonably warm winter so far has not only been a money saver, it's also given his department a chance to play catch-up after all the troubles with the storms Irene and Lee.
Our overtime budget, annual overtime budget, just for overtime is $90,000. This year we have used $10,000 only, which is, so far. And knock on wood, we're in very good shape. So we haven't tapped into any of our reserves. Our salt barn is, as you can see behind me, is fully treated, and we're ready to go. Our equipment is we had enough time now to clean it up, service it. We could use the time.
Meteorologists say the jet stream has gone farther south, allowing us to miss the bigger storms that have developed elsewhere. But we shouldn't get too complacent because winter is far from over. It was a giant celebration, literally, as millions of people jammed into lower Manhattan in an attempt to catch a glimpse of today's Super Bowl victory ticker tape parade up the Canyon of Heroes along Broadway. Members of the victorious New York Giants rode on floats and saluted their many fans amid the 30 tons of confetti being dumped from skyscrapers. The parade would end at City Hall, where the team was presented with a ceremonial key to the city. The party then shifted to a MetLife Stadium across the river in New Jersey, where fans there could continue the festivities. Rose DeJesus of Milford, Pennsylvania, is one of our local Giant fans who couldn't make the trip to the city. Today she could be found buying Super Bowl mementos, including a second Giants flag for her car. What'd you think of the game?
I think it was awesome. It was awesome from the beginning to the end. It was just perfect. Couldn't get better than that.
All right, but you're with them in spirit down there.
Absolutely. I wish I could go, but unfortunately I have to work.
And Rose was going to be driving around today in style with her Giants flags and her newly purchased Giants Super Bowl victory t-shirt. And the New York State Department of Motor Vehicles is looking to get a piece of the action when it comes to cashing in on the Giants Super Bowl victory. The DMV is now offering customized Giants Super Bowl license plates. The fee to convert to a personalized 2012 Giants Super Bowl Champions license plate is $78.75. Well, don't expect to see much of the sun tomorrow. Our Wednesday forecast includes a cloudy sky with some rain or wet snow at times. Temperatures will only climb to the upper 30s. The sun returns on Thursday with the highs in the mid-40s. Stay on top of breaking news here at Record Online and begin your day tomorrow with the news you need by reading the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.